Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to installment of Scott's Selections here for Wednesday, November 2nd. For again today's play of the day, quick recap what happened yesterday. We had a loss in baseball with the Astros team total over 3.5 runs and minus 145 on BetMGM. Wasn't close. Houston got shut out. We dared Ranger Suarez to look good against a team that shelled them about a month ago, and he was fantastic. Then the bullpen came in, and they were very good for the last 4 innings, and the Astros lost 7-0. So not even close there. Houston, I believe, only had 3 at-bats in the entire game with guys in scoring position. So it just seemed like Houston's offense no-showed the game, and we picked up a loss there. So for a bounce-back winner here on Wednesday. And for today's play, they're going to pivot to the NBA, look at a matchup between the Clippers and the Rockets taking place at around 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And for this matchup, going to take a team total in this one. We're going to take the Clippers team total under 113.5 at minus 115 on BetMGM. Time recording of 1 a.m. Eastern Time. Couple reasons why I like the team total under here for the Clippers. First reason, to go through the numbers this season, the Clippers have been really awful offensively. The Clippers have scored less than 112 points in each of their first 7 games this season. And for team totals, the Clippers are 7-0 to the under on their team total up to this point. Plus, these teams just played on Monday, and the Clippers, despite a big game from Paul George, who I believe had 35 points, the Clippers only scored 95. So now their team total is basically a 19-point jump from where they finished against the Rockets a couple days ago. I don't see that happening. But if you want to go through the injury report, Kawhi Leonard is still out, and you're looking at the offense up to this point. I mentioned how they've gone under some team totals. They've scored less than 112 in every game. If you go through the actual efficiency numbers, the Clippers have the second worst offense in the league. They're ranked 29th in offensive efficiency, and they're also 18th in pace. So the Clippers not only are inefficient offensively, they're also playing relatively slow. And I think as a result, you should see less possessions for this overall matchup like we saw in the matchup on Monday against the Rockets. But to go through the actual shooting percentages of the Clippers team, really not good. And to go through the players in order from most field goal attempts, I'll go by percentage. So Paul George leads the team. He's shooting 43.2% from the floor this season. Marcus Morris has about 11.2 attempts per game. He's shooting 51.8, solid percentage. Norman Powell attempting 11 shots per game. He's shooting 37.7%, which is awful. John Wall, who should be playing in this game, is attempting 10.6. He's shooting 49.1. That's pretty good. Reggie Jackson attempting 10.3, shooting 34.7% from the floor. So, in other words, 3 of the Clippers' main 5 shot takers are shooting below 44% from the floor, which is absolutely terrible. And I think as a result, I'm kind of questioning how the Clippers are supposed to go over this number, because it does seem extremely high at first glance, and it's even higher when you look at the actual numbers on the Clippers offensively, because they've been a train wreck, and it's why this team is currently 3-4. They keep waiting for Kawhi to come back, who keeps getting pushed back because of the knee issues, and he's not going to play in this game. So from what I've seen, the Clippers have really been a lackluster offensive team, and as a result, I think this team total is insanely high. The Clippers team total in the last game against Houston was 117.5. Once again, they finished with 95, despite Paul George going nuclear in the fourth quarter, and they dropped the team total by 4 points. I don't think they dropped it by enough, because they went under by about 22, 23 points. I just think the Clippers are going to end up looking like themselves, a mediocre offensive team that'll probably end up scoring somewhere in the low hundreds, and they'll try to win a defensive game. But 113.5 seems extremely high, and I'm going to take the under as a result until the Clippers actually go over a win team total once this season. But if you want to go through some trends here, the under's also been very good in Clippers road games. The under is 11-5-1 in Los Angeles' last 17 road games. So the Clippers have been playing some good defense, some underwhelming offense recently on the road, and all season long, they can't score. So I do think even though Houston's defense is not a great unit by any means, the same underwhelming Houston defense held the Clippers to 95 2 days ago. I think as a result, this number's too high. I'm going to take the under. So play that once again here for Wednesday, November 2nd. Is going to be on the Clippers team total under 113.5 and minus 115 on BetMGM. Bye, everyone.